Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, Black, relax, son.
He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, a little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. It's complete to the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds. And now they've got it first and goal.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go
it's
down
the
field.
whole
Right
fucking
there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets into the 25. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll get the punt out of there, and it'll be marked down just outside the opponent's 45. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between 2 top 5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
He wants to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Washington. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
I smell it too. We got that water.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
I've been there.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. At the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown time.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Got his man quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to just figure something out.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And he'll finish the run in the end
The
zone.
dreams
Touchdown,
come
Huskies.
true.
The
Ooh.
defense knew coming
Yes,
into
you
this
are.
game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to
So
worry
then
about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about
it
the quarterback
never
as well. On
rains,
design
and
runs
it's
and on scrambles,
no
they didn't have an
wonder.
answer for him right there.
So no.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
On third down, he drops the throw. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll toss it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Hauls it in. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Griffin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He leaves it with the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to receiver like this as a quarterback is you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Zings it complete to the right.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route. Field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now we're going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes that Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on second down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. High high-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They've had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. There's the pressure. The defense wouldn't let him.
Hey, Chance, don't stop that shit. You get away. Oh, we
linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll try to get outside. Oh, he's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Gets it to the back. Breaks the tackle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes the grab deep. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored.
I'm lying. Where you see my face, hope it gives you hell.
He is not afraid.
Where you walk my way, hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. They treat you well, then he's a fool. You're just as well. Hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell.
You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to.
Tomorrow you be thinking to yourself, now where did it all go wrong? Because the list goes on and on. In truth be told, I miss you. In truth be told, I'm lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you rock my way, up to give you hell, up to give you hell.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single
You'll
cover,
never see what you've done to me. You can take back your memories, they're no good to me. That this are your lies, you can look me with the sad. That definitely was a pick, I can't lie. It should give him that. That was a pick. You see my face up, it gives you hell, up, it gives you hell. Will you rock my way, up, it gives you hell,
and he loses the timeout. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Floating away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
Pocket breaking down. Snagged in the middle. It's out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Fourth down.
Woohoo!
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete. And they'll have to give up the football.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense. Getting in the lanes. Doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Russell. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. If he goes off of his first target, you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wants to go up top. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Woo! Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
I just can't believe I didn't see it in your eyes. I didn't see it.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh,
rushes on him. Working that left side now. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That clear
we got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Between the uprights, it's good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. First half in the books. Time
macaroni time.
And our halftime update.
Yes, macaroni time. Like, says she like my car.
And the ball will make it into
see
the end
me
zone.
with the stars. Now she wanna know me now. Bop, bop, bop.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack.
Says she like my car and she like how the 40 right. She see me with the stars, now she wanna know me now. Cause I told her now I'm acting 40, yeah. Bop, for a nigga think it's macaroni time. Couple bucks for these bitches, let me slap them on their ass. For these niggas think they next some money. So what walk in the...
The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds.
She wanna be a glory girl, but she don't like my glory guys. I know this bitch thought she wanna meet my mama. Napa.
Week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown grab the 25th.
You go Spanish. It's Dot Nations. That's the best running back in the nation, baby. I see 1s and 5s in your bang roll right now.
That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The start by the lever right now. Stop by the bama right now. Oh, hit him.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even.
I see y'all. I drop him right now. She let me fuck. I'ma hop up in my Rari top and drop it right now. She said she like my car and she like how my 40 right.
They'll send the back in motion.
Cause I told her now I'm back to 40 up. Woohoo!
Makes the grab inside.
Big brrr.
And he cruises his way to the house.
Tough love for these niggas. They like someone they so walking for smelling like I got them guns.
Said we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play one of the second half to start it, and he goes all the way to the
Big brrr.
That is how you start a half fast.
She like, we gonna see each other today. I'm like, yeah, for sure that. See, but nobody know that. Under we can super freak like Red James. We go bottom loss. Why she know her niggas calls Ushi wrong, but ooh, I'm out of there. We smashing, we out of there.
Not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
I tell her how my bitch shipping.
That's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC.
Oh, square ass nigga. Always care ass nigga. You the type of beat her up and pull her hair ass nigga. Here we go, Allen. Go time. Oh, you gotta split them, boys. Cause I'm a fur ass nigga.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it.
Hold on,
but
mama.
you still have got to be able to
my
sprinkle
brothers.
in some shot plays.
We just be
some
leaking up and
vertical
fucking
throws.
leak
That
to the
was
gutter.
really
We
good
forward no
thinking
rebels.
on that last
We
play
on top of
call by the
covers.
offense.
She got a nigga and I got a bitch and we don't tell on each other.
He puts him in business across
Don't know what
the
to call
50
it.
into the 46-yard line. It'll be first
Don't know what to
down.
call it.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw again.
Never she told me to go to the corner, but I thought was sorry.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I think he's showing you his experience.
Why the
on
brother
that
trying to
decision
hit
there.
her
There was
back with the
nothing
purple big
open. Don't
emoji.
try to
I'm like,
force
yeah,
it into
yeah, let's
coverage.
get an emoji.
You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
But she don't want you to run you to hook her up. Like you do a cartoon her up. Face down, ass up, slap it on her. She wants you to shoot it up. All day.
There he gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
We hear all the time that the tight ends
Young money
need
back,
space, right?
snap,
You saw
boy.
a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Here they come, boys. It's all about a quick read. Here they come, boys. Here they come, boys. Hey. Hey.
He got a step and just
Yeah.
This receiver is on fire.
Get
He's
to
got
it.
all the skills
I had to get to it.
and
I had to block. I had to
target.
get
That's
to it.
already his second touchdown of the game.
And with the extra
Hey,
point,
get to
they're
it.
on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be
We seen them
called on
boys
to
coming,
protect
fam.
this lead.
Talk about reading that
And
shit,
he'll
man.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball.
God damn!
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back.
Come on, man. Give me amped up. Get to my part of the song, man. Let's go, man.
Early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push.
Get to it.
Go get positive.
Better get to it.
Right back to him on the ground. Across the 45.
Come out.
He looked as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Respect to get your double log. Ghost trap, baby. Y'all got the mojo.
Because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers. Yes, wide receivers.
Praying, fuck the police. We all robbing. I find out you got a knock kick on your door.
Running back space to make the big play.
Got the dummy birdies. Call them Dodo. I got these bitches taking photos, whooping trash, whoop a brick while I pour up a foe. Go get the dough. Oh, hey, I know how to shoot with a bow. Jump out the Uber, I'm still told. When I'm in LA, they ship me like Kobe. San Antonio, the britches and Noble. For my teachers and whatever they told me. Bitch, you don't know me. Sleeping with the, I should have had chopping as a sport. I'm almost likely to get all the trophies. You can get to it, man. Hold on, I had to get to it. I had to get to it. I had to die. It's a tall, fellas. Oh, it's a fake play. Hey, hold on. Oh!
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And as a defense,
yeah, we got. Hey, this perfect song to come on. Problems in the fucking secondary on that. What was that? That's a fucking running back guy that get that off. What you got going on? Hey, man, make a fucking play.
The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not
She
easy
say,
to do.
you a goddamn lie. I ain't mean to say that shit, girl. I was goddamn high. Now we in the crib, now we in the goddamn ride. Well, she looking goddamn fine. I wanted a bitch who was down to earth, but she wants the goddamn sky. Mixing my problems. It's crazy I made her that way. Every time I see that, I see the hate in her face. Like, why you do that? I wish you would run this shit with your quarterback, fam. Why you do that? I can't explain it.
Looking to fire.
He texts me, I hate you.
Around to clear up the vision.
Woohoo! But I ain't did shit to be the real thing.
They finally get him down at the 2.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the
easy, my
downs.
friend.
Like, don't force it. Don't
got real
try
shit to
to
stress
run
about, girl. I ain't worried about shit.
And then live to play the next down.
Remember
I
that.
like that execution by the QB.
He'll pitch it.
I got real shit to stress about, girl. I ain't worried about shit. Remember that I tried to build it. Nah, I ain't worried about soul. Found me and loose thing.
In this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
And I'm like, it's a goddamn shame. We the crash, we the burn, but baby, you the goddamn blame. See, y'all want to love, but you want a goddamn fame every goddamn day.
Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive.
All of the sheet.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure.
Do that shit every week. Like, why you do that?
Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the
Don't guys put a bunch in the bank. She go out, she ordered a steak.
Obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Quickly complete.
Remember that I tried to build you. Nah, I ain't worried about shit.
It'll be a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Got it. And he was
She
dying to
wanna
push
love,
his
but
way
she
in there,
wanna
but he's knocked
goddamn
down at
thing.
the 3.
Every goddamn
These two have
thing.
been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Defense looks like they're coming. Wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. The corners are walked up tight. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Calls his own
Like a
number.
poser, never sober, never soaking, always smoking doja.
Touchdown, Washington.
Got the motherfucker because the kid the coldest.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team
17, the
unless
kid
I
get
got a
older.
guy that can do something
Never
like this
switching
in the
over.
quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictate.
Rather get a pack and keep the over. Big dribble standing up in the ocean. He ain't 4PF if he ain't got motion.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly
Round
as much
round
as
with
he
Grace,
hoped,
like
but
we
he
over
brought it
yo.
out of the end
I got
zone.
some
He'll
racks
be
and I want
set
some more.
for
Still got a
first
pass
and
in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga main bitch in the figure four. Let me fuck when I want, I just come and go. Many racks get too big for these skinny clothes. Hey, little bro, hit it. I spent 500 racks on a Lambo and didn't even know how to make the motherfucker go. On my birthday, I just want to lift the dope.
It's definitely too early.
And
to
it looks
panic.
about like a
There's some
Taurus.
bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way
He's
down
job in the
scoreboard.
beard.
I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's
I
pretty
mean,
obvious.
up. I thought
You
was
can't
something
run
I
the
want to
ball.
go.
You're
You can't put on
becoming
that
a
if you ain't one of us.
one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
This time they
I'm the
stop
type to
him
get us and
behind the
never
line
run.
of
Keep a
scrimmage.
ruler,
And
my
boy,
nigga,
that
that's
has been
getting done.
rare
In the
this one.
Uzi got right, you can get it done. On a light day, I keep me a honey bun. Making hit after hit, call me Berry Box. Hey, for Christmas, I bought everybody guns.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down.
Yeah, she put it in her guts.
Give to the back.
Make the fucking tackle. That nigga, man.
Gave it a big effort, but he stopped at
OPF,
the 22,
look like the new
not quite
BMF.
enough to move the
That's
sticks.
all we're nobody in there.
They'll be
How you
fourth
frig
down.
up that car, ain't no key in there.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium
my
thinks
bank
he's going to
bag
get
real
the
quick.
handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football,
Right.
he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical
Right.
down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
Lord.
They'll go to the ground.
Guess who's the man that's with
And
us?
he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down,
The
man, you are
divorce
doing
now,
just
even with the divorce down. You let your wife grow. She want a divorce now. You niggas ain't this gully.
Quickly to the tight end. There he goes.
I shouldn't be a problem.
And
I
he's brought
ain't be a
down
problem.
after a nice gain.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. Like, but now it's a big-time moment. In
Come
the
on,
fourth
bro. All
quarter,
the
you know
haters
the
is big
ball's
ball
going to
with
be
the
in his
gators,
hands.
so quick to
Got to
with the
get to him.
haters,
Got to
and gotta
ruffle his
call the
feathers,
Cleveland.
hit him a few
So
times, make him feel uncomfortable.
He hit the features up. They pretty saw with the snippet. Even my father knows.
We've
And
seen
what I
this
kind
from
of
this
hold. They
sophomore,
got
so
outside the show,
dangerous
sit back
after
at
he
the
makes the
down
grab.
pose.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making
Took
a
off
big
my
play,
baby
that is
Boomy
great.
and
But we got to go
Carolina
up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game.
I never
We gotta
touched
put
a
lot
bitch.
of drives
I ain't
together,
Lorena
and
Robert.
maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Give to the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying
So
to
you
cash
ain't
in
even
on
here
this
with us. You
drive.
can walk on, but someone else will.
It'll be
You know how we
second down,
ride.
and remember,
If
they
you
can
a
pick up a
playboy,
first
you
without
got one on
scoring.
each side. Keep your mouth closed.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown Tide! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Lining up for the PAT.
I do this for the hood. Nigga stuck in the slammer. I smile cause you good. You the cameras. Little kids ain't fucking with Santa.
Now to make sure this kickoff team
Work at my
covers it
grandma.
well and not give back that last score.
If they take you to jail
And
even
it'll
when you're
come out
not
to the
wrong,
25,
those
no
do not
attempt at a
dislike you.
return.
Nobody on the block can ask you.
And Washington is ready to go back on
Unless
the
you
attack.
want to fight.
They saw what happened on that
Hospital,
last
100
drive,
nights.
Now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open
I do a beach in Miami, so they will beach in my family.
And so is a flag.
With Puerto Rican Camrys,
Just
you
when they
niggas
thought
wasn't
they had
tough.
the big play, the penalty wipes it out.
You hit the peach type, play pity tap with the snitch. Even my father knows. Wherever the revolver goes,
From the gun,
I bring the
looking for a
beat to
man.
your front door like
Here comes the
dominoes.
heat. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lockett. Knocked down for the tackle.
You see a lot of offenses late. in the
Nah, I ain't
football game
pulling
with the
over.
lead get
No death from
conservative.
Rodney
I like
King.
they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're gonna
Everything
get
is
looks that
jabs
you know
and
what
hooks,
they are.
and you
Defense
ain't
has to be
Holyfield,
aggressive.
nigga.
You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
And someone else will. You know how we ride.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. Worst thing I can do is throw an interception. Turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back and an opportunity like this.
Motion from the back. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Griffin.
Why you got your back
takes
to
it
get
down
solo?
to the 13-yard line.
What you talk about with all your girlfriends? What you got to down on the floor? I know you wanna ball a baby, I understand. You're indispensable name bands, but I can show you something that ain't none of them.
And this one will
Cause
be
I,
stopped.
cause I, cause I ain't too
Really good
cool
job by
to
this
dance.
defense, understanding
Cause
responsibility.
this right
Play
here is
the
my
first
jam.
option, play the second option. There
So
was
come on, baby,
absolutely
take
nowhere
my
to go. Nice
hand.
job being
If you
dialed
ain't
in,
too
exactly
cool
where the
to
ball was going
dance,
and how to get him to the ground.
if you
The
ain't
Crimson
too
Tide
cool,
looking for a
let's
big play to
boogie
convert on
oogie,
third down.
boogie oogie oogie.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it.
I don't know if I can.
And
Oh,
he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
working all up and bring it to me. I'm on the one to
They
go
got a
home
ways
with.
to go on third down from
I
the
know you
24
wanna
as this
ball a
defense
baby,
tries to
I
force him into a field goal
understand.
try.
Who's wearing all that jewelry and the
Looking
expensive
downfield,
name
and he
brand,
needs a
but
bunch.
I can show you
Fires
something.
to
What
the
in
right.
the fuck?
Makes the grab.
Cause
And
I.
he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to
So
anticipate
come on,
that
baby,
this offense is
take
going to
my
be trying to throw the ball to the
hand.
sideline. So
If
they've
you
got to work
ain't
different
too
coverages
cool
to
to
try to force
dance,
the quarterback to go over the
if you
middle of the
ain't
field with the
too
football.
cool,
Alabama comes to the
oogie
line
oogie.
with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Boogie, oogie,
And
oogie.
they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down.
Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that's step 1. Great
Good
job
job,
by this
son.
offense
Good
getting
job,
in the
son.
end zone. Now you got to go get the
I
stop.
know you
gotta
want
get
a
the football
baller,
back.
baby.
You
I
gotta find a way to do
understand.
something
Who's
to create a
wearing all
turnover,
that
get an
jewelry
onside,
and the
to
Spencer
get the
name
football
brand?
back, to get
But
back in
again,
this football game.
here we go, boys.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops
Come
the
on.
drive.
Walk past that tight end. Come on,
He's
Super.
at the 50.
Me, baby, go. Let's go, boy.
The
Because
30.
this right here is my
He's at
jam.
the 10. He
So
just
come on,
set
baby,
sail for the
take
end
my
zone
hand.
after the kick. He turns it
If
into
you
a
ain't
two-point
too
return.
cool to dance,
They're set to kick
if
it
it
off. I
ain't
think this
too
crowd's gonna get
cool,
wild
let's
when their defense comes
boogie,
on the
oogie.
field.
Boogie, oogie, oogie.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Allen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They came in here wanting to prove that they ought to be the higher-ranked team, and this passing attack has done the trick if they can
Got so
finish
many
the deal.
trips with I
Reese,
still
I
make
think
a
they're little
movie.
bit angry. I think they felt disrespected being the lower-ranked team coming into this one. And, David, it's been pedal to the metal.
Niggas try to rob me, that'll never happen. Keep my
They'll
Smith
make
and
the
Wesson.
stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Why are they throwing here? Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to
Stop for
finish
the
this
setter. I'm
quarter with a
chopping
bang
Marcella.
and couldn't
Shooters,
quite
they whip me.
connect.
They pack a
Guys,
Beretta.
if you wanna
She
go
let me fuck from the
strictly
back
by
when I
the
met her.
I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Hey, Cody, what I'm sipping. Guess what I'm in? Hella pasta, what you smelling? Rolling up Dutchies in the living room. Got my mama yelling. Chill out while you tripping. Fucking up my session. Here, a couple hundred. Go watch Channel 7. I hop on the track. You can see what I'm spitting.